Hi guys, my name is Hi Stitch.
And I guess I'm Stitch's dad.
And then we're going to talk about soups or salad.
Yeah, the situation where you go to a restaurant and you order your entree
Yeah.
and they give you the choice between soup or salad. Now, let's just state it right off from the start here. What would you want?
For me, because I like both foods.
In other words, they say soup or salad, and we say soup and salad.
Yeah.
Give it to us. Come on. We're paying the big bucks. Give us our food. Right?
That's right.
Now, if we have to make a choice, soup or salad, I have a theory. Danny has a theory, maybe two. He concurs with me. And that would be that the time of year and the temperature outside plays into what decision we make. So what do we think? When the weather is warmer, like in the summer, spring, fall, what do you think, what would we order? Soup or salad?
Part of the soup?
In the warmer temperature?
No. I was wrong. I mean salad.
Right. So it's warmer outside, get something cool and crispy, get a salad, right?
Yes.
And you like salad, correct?
Exactly.
Yeah. Salads can be really good for you. You know, you got all those phytochemicals and flavonoids from the color inside everything. So you want your salad to be colorful. What do we start it with? Maybe a nice bed of nice green romaine lettuce.
That's right.
Right? And then what else are we going to throw on there?
We can throw tomatoes on.
Tomato.
And the croutons.
Oh, croutons. Well, croutons, you know, they're an add-on. And actually, personally, I'm not a big fan. I know you like them. The one thing I'll say about croutons is Cracker Barrel. Originally, their salads came with sourdough croutons, which weren't the hard, crispy type. They were the softer type. Those I kind of liked. But, you know, if we leave that to the side for a second with the croutons, we got the lettuce, you got the tomato. What do you say, cucumbers?
Yes.
Maybe some peppers, maybe some onions. Yeah, you got your basic salad. Of course, you could throw some other things in there too. But again, the more veggies, the more colorful it is, the better it's going to be for you. Personally, I think it tastes better too. So you mentioned croutons. Well, what else might you throw on there?
Something purple.
Something purple? What's that?
You know, it's crunchy. And because it tastes like, you know, it was like sour taste.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking about onions?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, onions can go on there too. So, got that. How about a little bit of cheese?
That too.
Right. So you could do some feta. You could do some regular shredded cheese sort of stuff. Thing for me is if you do that, then you can avoid the dressing. I eat salads plain. I think people overdo the dressing. A lot of the unhealthy stuff, the sodium, the calories are in the dressing. That's where you have to be careful. I like everything to be blended together so nothing is overpowering. So a little bit of cheese can kind of help in that process. Some places I remember at Charlie Brown's that they used to have different kind of seeds that you could throw on there too. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Well, speaking of dressings, what kind of dressings do you like?
Well, I like honey mustard.
Honey mustard. I like honey mustard too. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm 8 years old.
Hmm.
And I still like honey mustard. Honey mustard is good. The Italian dressing that they put on at Olive Garden on their salads, I kind of like that too. And you could get the reduced calorie, reduced fat one in the grocery store or the Olive Garden dressing. So, dressing, salads. You could have them in the restaurant when you get the choice. You can also make them at home. Pretty easy. Just got to be willing to clean the stuff and put the salad together. So, anything else about salads?
It's good and it's more happiest forever.
Yeah. So, and we like them if we were at a restaurant, at chain restaurants, Olive Garden, Cracker Barrel, etc., etc. So, okay. Now, if it's the colder months,
Okay.
and you're looking for some comfort food and to get a little warmed up, then you might go with the soup, right? Okay, and you like soup too, right? What's your favorite soup?
Well, I like clam chowder. I like tomato soup and chicken and rice.
Right. So those are pretty good ones, and I think I know tomato bisque and grilled cheese sandwich. That's like you like that meal and stuff. So soups are okay. I am not a big fan of noodles per se. I would prefer if there's vegetables in there. Rice is a better alternative than noodles as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, chicken and rice or just chicken vegetable soup is good. And clam chowder is good on occasion. Anything with, again, a lot of vegetables in it. Clear broth, probably a little bit better as far as reducing calories. Soups, obviously, you have to watch out for the sodium content. But if you make them at home, well, you can kind of work your way around that. So, but soups. Be careful of them offering to put cheese or other little things in there. They're just kind of jack it up. And personally, I don't especially appreciate the flavor anyway. Again, it got to be balanced. I like to taste veggies and stuff. So, anything else about soup?
It's good, it's happiest, and be careful if you've not been choking.
Yeah, I don't want to choke on your soup or burn your mouth or, all those different things. So, soup or salad?
Yeah.
Soup or salad, sir? What do you want? Soup or salad?
I said both.
Oh, you want both. Well, that'll be an upcharge. Yeah, we'll deal with it. So, anyway, soup or salad, and both can be good. So, okay, what do you want to say to everyone?
Well, I say peace.
And I say I'm getting hungry. I might want soup and a salad. So, and what else do you want to say to everyone?
Well, I say peace again.
And I'll say ring the bell.
Subscribe.
And give this guy some more subscribers. Trying to get 150. And then we'll have some soup and salad. See you next time.